Chapter 1: The Entrepreneurial Trap. In the first chapter of the book, Dan Sullivan discusses the entrepreneurial trap that many people fall into when trying to achieve their goals. This trap is characterized by the belief that in order to succeed, you have to do everything yourself. As a result, entrepreneurs often become overwhelmed, stressed out, and burnt out. Sullivan argues that this approach is not sustainable, and that there is a better way to achieve success. The key to success, according to Sullivan, is to focus on the who instead of the how. This means that instead of trying to do everything yourself, you should focus on finding the right people to help you achieve your goals. Actionable steps. Identify your unique abilities. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. What are you really good at? What do you struggle with? Understanding your unique abilities will help you identify the areas where you need help. Make a list of tasks. Make a list of all the tasks that are required to achieve your goals. This will help you identify the areas where you need help. Find the right people. Once you have identified the areas where you need help, start looking for the right people to fill those roles. This could be a team member, a business partner, or an outside consultant. Chapter 2: A New Way to Achieve Your Biggest Goals. In Chapter 2, Sullivan introduces the who not how formula. This formula is based on the idea that the key to achieving your biggest goals is to focus on finding the right people instead of trying to figure out how to do everything yourself. Sullivan explains that this approach can be applied to any area of life, not just business. He provides several examples of successful people who have used this approach to achieve their goals. For example, Walt Disney didn't know how to build an amusement park, but he knew who could help him. Actionable steps. Focus on your vision. Start by clarifying your vision for your business or your life. What do you want to achieve? What are your goals? Identify your obstacles. What are the obstacles that are preventing you from achieving your goals? Is it a lack of knowledge, skills, or resources? Find the right people. Once you have identified your obstacles, start looking for the right people who can help you overcome them. This could be a mentor, a coach, or a team member. Chapter 3: Why How Limits Your Potential. In Chapter 3, Sullivan explores why the how mindset can limit your potential. He argues that when you focus on the how, you are limiting yourself to your own knowledge, skills, and experience. This can prevent you from achieving your biggest goals. Sullivan explains that when you focus on the who, you are opening yourself up to new ideas, new perspectives, and new opportunities. He provides several examples of successful people who have used this approach to achieve their goals. For example, Richard Branson didn't know how to launch a record label, but he knew who could help him. Actionable steps. Embrace the who mindset. Start thinking about how you can apply the who mindset to your business or your life. Instead of trying to figure out how to do everything yourself, focus on finding the right people who can help you achieve your goals. Be open to new ideas and perspectives. When you focus on the who, you are opening yourself up to new ideas and perspectives. Be willing to listen to the opinions of others and be open to new ways of doing things. Build a network. Building a network of people with diverse backgrounds and expertise can help you achieve your goals more effectively. Attend events, join online communities, and reach out to people in your industry to build your network. Context and examples. One example of the who not how formula in action is the story of Richard Branson and Virgin Records. Branson was passionate about music and wanted to start a record label, but he didn't have the expertise to make it successful. Instead of trying to figure out how to do it himself, he focused on finding the right people who could help him. He recruited a team of music industry experts and launched Virgin Records, which went on to become one of the most successful record labels in history. Another example is the story of Steve Jobs and Apple. When Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was struggling and in need of a major overhaul. Instead of trying to do everything himself, Jobs focused on finding the right people who could help him turn the company around. He recruited a team of talented engineers and designers, and together they launched a series of groundbreaking products that revolutionized the tech industry. In both of these examples, the key to success was not the individual skills or knowledge of the leaders, but their ability to identify and recruit the right people to help them achieve their goals. Overall, the first 3 chapters of Who Not How provide a powerful framework for achieving bigger goals through effective teamwork and collaboration. By focusing on the who instead of the how, entrepreneurs can tap into a wider range of skills, knowledge, and expertise and achieve their goals more quickly and efficiently. The actionable steps provided in each chapter can help entrepreneurs implement this framework in their own businesses and lives. Chapter 4: Who Not How, the World's Most Powerful Question. In Chapter 4, the authors introduce the who not how question, which they argue is the world's most powerful question. This question is simply who can help me? The authors explain that when you ask this question, you are opening yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities. You are also taking responsibility for your own success by recognizing that you can't do everything yourself. The authors provide several examples of successful people who have used this question to achieve their goals. For example, when Tim Ferriss was writing his book The 4-Hour Workweek, he didn't know how to get it published. Instead of trying to figure it out himself, he asked the who not how question and was able to find the right people to help him get his book published. Actionable steps. Ask the who not how question whenever you are faced with a challenge or a problem. Ask yourself who can help me. This will help you identify the right people to help you achieve your goals. Be specific. When you are asking the who not how question, be as specific as possible about the help you need. This will help you find the right people more quickly. Be proactive. Don't wait until you have a problem to start asking the who not how question. Build a network of people who can help you achieve your goals and reach out to them regularly. Chapter 5. The Technology of Who. In Chapter 5, the authors introduce the concept of the technology of who. They argue that just as technology can be used to solve problems and create value, so too can the who not how approach. The authors explain that the technology of who involves identifying the right people to help you achieve your goals and then building systems and processes to ensure that those people are working effectively together. The authors provide several examples of successful people who have used the technology of who to achieve their goals. For example, when Elon Musk was building SpaceX, he used the technology of who to assemble a team of experts who could help him achieve his goal of making space travel more accessible. Actionable steps. Identify the right people. Use the who not how question to identify the right people to help you achieve your goals. Build systems and processes. Once you have identified the right people, build systems and processes to ensure that they are working effectively together. Continuously improve. Regularly evaluate your systems and processes to identify areas for improvement. This will help you achieve your goals more efficiently over time. Chapter 6. The Freedom of Who. In Chapter 6, the authors explore the concept of freedom and how the who not how approach can help entrepreneurs achieve more freedom in their lives. The authors argue that when you focus on the who, you are freeing yourself from the constraints of your own knowledge, skills, and experience. This can lead to greater creativity, innovation, and success. The authors provide several examples of successful people who have used the who not how approach to achieve more freedom in their lives. For example, when Michael Gerber was building his consulting business, he realized that he was spending too much time on administrative tasks. Instead of trying to figure out how to do it all himself, he hired an assistant who could help him with those tasks. This freed him up to focus on the work he was best at and enjoy more freedom in his life. Actionable steps. Define what freedom means to you. Take some time to reflect on what freedom means to you. What would you do if you had more time, more money, or more flexibility in your life? Identify the tasks that are holding you back. What tasks are preventing you from achieving more freedom in your life? Is it administrative tasks, marketing, or customer service? Find the right people. Use the who not how question to find the right people who can help you with those tasks. Focus on your unique abilities. Once you have freed yourself up from those tasks, focus on the work that you are best at and that brings you the most joy. Context and examples. One example of the technology of who in action is the story of Bill Gates and Microsoft. When Gates was building Microsoft, he recognized that he didn't have all the expertise he needed to achieve his goals. Instead of trying to do everything himself, he used the who not how approach to identify the right people to help him build the company. He assembled a team of talented engineers, marketers, and managers, and together they built one of the most successful technology companies in history. Another example of the freedom of who in action is the story of Sarah Blakely and Spanx. Blakely was frustrated with the lack of comfortable and flattering undergarments for women, so she decided to create her own. Instead of trying to figure out how to do it all herself, she used the who not how approach to identify the right people to help her launch her business. She recruited a team of experts in design, manufacturing, and marketing, and together they built Spanx into a multi-million-dollar business. This allowed Blakely to enjoy more freedom in her life and pursue her passions outside of work. Overall, chapters 4 through 6 of Who Not How provide entrepreneurs with a powerful framework for achieving their goals through effective teamwork and collaboration. By asking the who not how question, identifying the right people, and building systems and processes to ensure their success, entrepreneurs can achieve greater freedom and success in their lives. The actionable steps provided in each chapter can help entrepreneurs implement this framework in their own businesses and lives. Chapter 7. The Unique Ability Team. In Chapter 7, the authors introduce the concept of the unique ability team. This is a team of people who are working together to achieve a common goal, and who are each using their unique abilities to contribute to the team's success. The authors explain that the key to building a unique ability team is to focus on the strengths and unique abilities of each team member. By doing this, you can create a team that is greater than the sum of its parts. The authors provide several examples of successful people who have used the unique ability team approach to achieve their goals. For example, when Warren Buffett was building Berkshire Hathaway, he assembled a team of experts who each brought their unique abilities to the table. Actionable steps. Identify your unique ability. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and unique abilities. What are you really good at? What do you enjoy doing? Identify the unique abilities of others. When building your team, focus on the unique abilities of each team member. What are they really good at? What do they enjoy doing? Build a team that complements each other. Build a team that complements each other's unique abilities, so that together you can achieve more than you could individually. Chapter 8. How to Build Your Who Network. In Chapter 8, the authors provide practical advice on how to build your Who network. They argue that having a strong network of people with diverse backgrounds and expertise is essential for achieving your goals. The authors provide several strategies for building your Who network. These include attending events, joining online communities, and reaching out to people in your industry. The authors also emphasize the importance of building relationships with people over time. They argue that by building genuine relationships with people, you can create a network of people who are willing to help you achieve your goals. Actionable steps. Attend events. Attend events in your industry or area of interest to meet new people and build your network. Join online communities. Join online communities related to your industry or interests to connect with people and share ideas. Reach out to people. Don't be afraid to reach out to people in your network to ask for advice or help. Building relationships takes time and effort, but it can pay off in the long run. Chapter 9. The Who Not How Mindset. In Chapter 9, the authors summarize the key points of the book and emphasize the importance of adopting the Who Not How mindset. They argue that the Who Not How approach is not just a strategy for achieving business success, but a mindset that can be applied to all areas of life. The authors provide several examples of successful people who have adopted the Who Not How mindset and achieved great success. They also provide tips on how to cultivate this mindset in your own life. Actionable steps. Practice the Who Not How approach whenever you are faced with a challenge or a problem. Ask yourself, who can help me? This will help you identify the right people to help you achieve your goals. Surround yourself with the right people. Build a network of people who can help you achieve your goals, and surround yourself with people who share your values and vision. Embrace the Who Not How mindset. Adopt the Who Not How mindset in all areas of your life, and be open to new possibilities and opportunities. Context and examples. One example of the unique ability team in action is the story of Apple and the development of the iPod. When Steve Jobs and his team set out to create the iPod, they knew that they needed a team with a diverse set of skills to make it a reality. They assembled a team of experts in hardware design, software development, and user interface design. Each team member brought their unique abilities to the project, and together they created a product that revolutionized the music industry. Another example of building a Who network in action is the story of LinkedIn and Reid Hoffman. When Hoffman was building LinkedIn, he recognized the importance of building a strong network of professionals to help him achieve his goals. He used his existing network to connect with new people, and he invested time and effort in building relationships with those people over time. This helped him build a network of people who were willing to help him achieve his goals and support his vision for LinkedIn.